back home to Alabama.
Yahoo! Wow.
This is the start of Palisades Park. You can't sleep in the park at night, but the minute the sun comes up, all the homeless are back. On your right, this is the Ivy at the shore, affiliated with the Ivy on Robertson Boulevard in Beverly Hills. Really, you know, Palisades Park is the final frontier for a lot of the homeless. They can't get much further. It's a great place to watch the sunset at night, the lights of Malibu all lit up, Santa Monica Pier. Coming up here on your right, you're going to see the Georgian Hotel. This has been designated as one of the historic hotels of America. You can have breakfast on the veranda, afternoon tea here, watching the sun. Goes all the way to downtown, of course. Clubs, restaurants, shops, people watching. Venice Beach closes down when the sun goes down. All the musicians come up here. Every corner will have all the homeless with their signs. The best sign I've seen, a young homeless kid on his sign said, "Family killed by Ninja Turtles. Need money for karate lessons." And a lot of people were giving him money. On your right, the Britannia and other English pubs, they got a little Hooters. People love to give people money after they've seen a nice movie and had dinner and a few drinks. So this is downtown Santa Monica, very well protected by the Santa Monica Police Department. Closed circuit TV all around here. When we had the earthquake, all these Art Deco facades on your left, like West Elm is now, they all came down. They rebuilt them all with new buildings behind. Santa Monica, very tourist friendly. They have a foreign exchange here, the Western Union on your right hand side there. Now, Santa Monica has this big shopping mall. It's closed right now, but this is where they filmed the movie Terminator 2, where the Terminators were fighting in the mall. They're taking off the roof. Going to make it an outdoor shopping mall. Look at what they're doing there. A lot of good stuff. So now we're going to leave Santa Monica behind and get on the Interstate 10, which is called the Christopher Columbus Transcontinental Highway. It goes from Santa Monica 3,200 miles all the way to Jacksonville, Florida. We're only going the 12 miles to downtown, and that should take us about 12 minutes. In the morning and afternoon commutes, it can take us an hour to do that same 12 minutes. Well, when you think about California's population is over 40 million people, Southern California from Los Angeles, it's only 2.5 hours south down to San Diego, 240 miles inland, the Nevada state line. There are 28 million people in this area. They say 11 million cars on these freeways every day. They're trying to get people to live in downtown. They're just building about 10,000 units of condos, artist lofts, that will really try to make this like Manhattan, New York.
No grocery stores though.
They've just built the first supermarket in 60 years. It's coming up here on your left. The market lofts are starting at $400,000. People went back to Santa Monica to shop. That's what they did. There was no shopping down here. I wondered why they didn't build one sooner. Here it is on your left, the Ralph's Supermarket. Now, if you look on your left, look down Hope Street. When I cross over, slow down, you'll see the U.S. Bank building and the Public Library building, the old and the new together there. On your right, this is the Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising. This is a very exclusive school. A lot of security around here for the students here. They've got underground parking too. So the new area is the financial district. Now we're going to go down to the old business area that now a lot of these old office buildings are all being converted into very exclusive condominiums. Artist lofts. Can't be used as office buildings anymore. If you look up to your left, you'll see 1 Wilshire. That's where Wilshire Boulevard ends. And that US Bank building is actually quite far apart from other buildings. It's not going to bump into another building in a high wind. A penthouse up at the top there. None of these buildings have underground parking, but the electric tram went up and down Broadway, the horse-drawn carriages. On your right, the Orpheum Theatre. All these are all sold out, a lot of them when they have concerts, but this is where they used to have the old movies. On your right, the Tower Theatre, Rialto. They're selling the flats here on your right. The Chapman, I know, they start at $200,000 for a studio. Great shopping if you make it down here during the day. You got Nike Mega Sports on your left, you know, Foot Locker, Levi's for $29.99, the real stuff. On your left, the old State Theater, beautiful old building converted. On your left, this is an office building that's been turned into a parking structure. Look at that there on your left, nothing but a parking structure now. Used to be an office building. They've also got the Jewelry Mart down here. It's on usually Hill Street, but they still have quite a bit around here. Of course, Invasion was filmed down here with Nicole Kidman, where she got injured coming across the street up here at night. Transformers was filmed down here. Rush Hour 3, Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker. A lot of good stuff. Coming up on your right, you're going to see the Old Palace Theatre, and on your left the Los Angeles Theatre, built in 1931. The first movie to premiere here was Charlie Chaplin's movie called City Lights. A lot of shops selling bridal dresses, and not all for brides. The biggest birthday for a young Latina when she turns 15, the quinceañera. She has a celebration all for herself. On your right, the 1917 Broadway Arcade building. Now if you look here on your right, you're going to see an alleyway that is just for filming. Check this out on your right. See that? It's just for filming. It's a New York alleyway. A lot of homeless live down here at night on the streets, okay? This is a very, very dangerous area at night. See all these signs? Mexico $4.99, $3.99, El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. That's for the day laborers that send their money back out of the country. If you look up to your left, you'll see the difference between two blocks, huh?
Wow.
The new and the old. Now coming up on your left from 1917, the old Grand Central Market and the Metropolitan Water Theater building. Called $1 Million Theater. The reason it calls that, it cost $1 million to build in 1917. Look at the artwork on this beautiful Baroque theater. Now we're going to go up to the new music center, the Theater District. Up on your left, you'll see the beautiful Walt Disney Concert Hall, the stainless steel building that was designed by Frank Gehry. He also did the Guggenheim in Bilbao, Spain. Did those binoculars we saw. But on your right, you're going to see the LA City Hall. That was the tallest building in Los Angeles for 33 years. In the early Superman movies, that was the Daily Planet. It was also in the movie Dragnet. On your right, this is all the Los Angeles law courts. This whole area was completely closed up yesterday. Courts were all closed on your right. The law library, everything. Coming up here on your left, you're going to get a good shot of the Walt Disney Concert Hall. Now they do a lot of filming up here too. This area on your left is called the Canyons of Los Angeles.